It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. Leading one sideline, there's John Harbaugh, no stranger to the state of Michigan. Grew up in Michigan, watched his brother Jim lead the Wolverines to the College Football Playoff Championship in 2024. His guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Huard. It is time for some football. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Hey!
Has him on the quick hitter. He's at midfield. Still going inside the 35. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here when the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Ready.
Another one for Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Justin Matabike making that stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. First call here coming from the shotgun.
180.
They go play fake with Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down, here's Lamar. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
10 black, 52 black. 10.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Set, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one complete to St. Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here, white. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly.
Here we go.
He could take it to the house.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Touchdown, Detroit. looking to tie here in the first. Fade snap for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot. Hey. Sit hot. Sit hot.
Plowing up the middle. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Trouble, 38, ready.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he stopped just shy of that 1st down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 4th and short.
Set, refuse, yellow, black, 95. Set.
They're going to try to throw for it. That one's going to go against the D. Coach can plead his case all he wants, but we know it's going to fall on deaf ears. They call that interference, and it cancels their 4th down stand.
Here we go, set, hut.
Working inside the red zone. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete left side. It's to Slav. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Blue, 32. Hut.
He'll throw for it. That's complete to Slav. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Set.
They're going play action. And he's got it. Has a layup for a good touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Slot man motioned over. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Jackson now on 3rd. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone.
Ready?
Drive begins with Gibbs. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome in giving them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. The Lions leading here at Ford Field.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan.
Ready.
Yes, you got to catch it first,
Ready.
but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he takes it down to the 33. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Here we go. Ready.
He's going to throw it. Screen here for Gibbs. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Down. Set. Go.
Handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Gibbs. Gets to space right side. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Here. Hut.
Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down. One drawn up here for Lamar. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. The designed run, Jackson keeping it. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided... Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Finds him on the crossing route. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
Come on, set. Clock. Hut, hut.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
Gibbs now from the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
Okay,
16 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Hut. Smash. Red. Black. Ready.
Back to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Set.
Looking in the air here. Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the 2nd half. You have all that data from the 1st half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the 2nd.
It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set up. Set up.
Now here's Lamar. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Jackson's going to throw again. Dump off caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They come in riding an 8-game winning streak, one of the longest in the league all season, partner. And they're in control of it. Shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
Where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
He was looking for Mark Andrews. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. 1st down, play action. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Come on.
From the red zone now. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. He's going to throw this one. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Ready.
Anticipating the pass. Defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
Here we go.
I'll throw it. It's caught at the 4. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 3-possession game. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They're turning to the option on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. They go play action on 1st down. Buying some time right. He's taking a shot down. Big game downfield. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready, set.
Back to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Smash, red, set.
Working now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. All set to go now from the 35.
Set, hut, ready.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Ooh, got him close to the line to gain. Down to the 25. 3rd and maybe a yard.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing
Here we
because
go.
that was third and manageable and incomplete.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. Keepy's still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar off the play fake. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's out of bounds behind the lines, and that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Set.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They'll start this series with an option left. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
They've got a man in motion. Play action. Here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He lofts it deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And instead of pushing for the line, look at that, he's pushed backwards to the 5. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been...
Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. Going the other way, Lions have it. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions getting ready to celebrate a 9-0 start. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready, set.
Back to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Here we go. Set. Go.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver,
Let's go.
deliver.
Red 38.
They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnover.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Lions continue piling it on here in the fourth. That one right down the middle. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Escapes his grasp. Escapes a defender. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. A quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Mitchell off the pistol give. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So it's 1 for the win column.